God will help you. That while you are evangelizing, living for the gospel, God will allow persecutions. God will allow difficulties. Now, what are these for? God will allow a lot of pressure by our loved ones, pressure by non-believers. They will look disinterested. Your parents, they cannot relate to you at all about this. Now, you will face this reality. And you have to come to this reality. Why? Because after you have come to this reality that your loved ones, your friends, people you care for are really far from the gospel, then it will stir up a pressing spirit in you to look deep into their lives and start praying for them fervently. Okay? Sometimes we get numb. It's been like that for so long, I'm used to it. But I tell you, you're just numb. It doesn't mean you have lost all hope, but you're just numb. And then you get distracted by a lot of things in your lives and a lot of issues in your life. But until one day you start, inviting your friends, your family to church, telling them about the gospel. Or one day they start persecuting you. Why are you spending so much time in church? What is it good for? What is it you get over there? Going for meetings. There's so many important things to do in your life. And suddenly, now don't be sad. Don't be upset. Okay, that is the voice of God. That is the voice of God to tell you that how far they are from heaven. You get what I mean? So that is when you will be stirred up to pray. And then you will start share the gospel of Jesus to them again. And God will shape your hearts to be in sync with Him. God will put in you a zeal to pray for them. God will incline your heart and your mind to ponder further about why are they so far from the gospel. And then you start to understand their mindset and pray for them. You look deeper into how they feel. And then you start to relate to them. So I've said yesterday, right? Was it yesterday or during disciple training? See, if you are put in a workplace when people are so comfortable with their lives, people are so safe and secure in my workplace, my colleagues. Now, please, you cannot just conclude and say, what can I tell them? What can I share to them? They're feeling so secure. They have no problem. No, it doesn't mean they have no problem when they look like they have no problem. You know what I mean? When you look at them, now that's a common mindset we have, we say they have no problem. Now when you see your colleagues having no problem, first you start praying harder and seek deeper to help them understand where their problem is. It's not that they have no problem, but their spiritual eyes are blind. They don't see within. They don't value eternal things. They don't notice emptiness in the heart. They're just living by the flesh. As long as I'm doing it all right in school, as long as I'm making enough money, I have enough to spend, that's fine. But something is going wrong everywhere. And sometimes you see your family members, start playing with shares. They want to earn big bucks, go to pubs, drink. Searching out for things to fill their emptiness, craving for funds or excitement that they never go for before. No, that kind of thing, when it happens to them, you must start praying for them. You can say, okay, he's doing fine. What? He's happily enjoying in pubs, drinking, smoking happily, winning money in shares. You can say that. There must be a problem in them. That's why they are pursuing more and more of this world, of this flesh. But it's for you to pray and seek harder the message to tell them, to wake their spiritual senses up. And then, second, after you got the message for them and you start testifying to them, sharing to them. Now, once you have started doing so, then problems will come to them. Real problems that they can feel it will come to them. You get what I mean? God cannot give them problem when they haven't heard the message. Am I right or not? If they haven't heard the gospel, anything about the gospel, they haven't heard anything, okay, if they're just hit by a medical issue, who will they go to? Doctor. Am I right? Depression, okay, go to psychologist. But after they heard the gospel, when they're hit you can tell them the gospel again in deeper sense. You get what I mean? Now, that's the whole point. The Holy Spirit is working. You must understand what I'm saying now. If they don't seem to have any problem, you don't take it as they have really no problem. Pray and seek deeper how to relate to them and lead their lives, lead them to see how empty and hopeless this life is. Okay, I don't believe, I don't care. All right, leave them alone and let the Holy Spirit work. It will happen again.